Hello, America. This is Eddie Marcus. One more time, I want to take a moment and explain to you what's going on in America in the political scene. Right now, what we see and observe every day and night is a form of America's punishment. America is going through a period of punishment. Now, you know what America has been saying about itself, what it says in books, what it says on the media, what it says on the advertising. America, that nation that when you're getting beat down and abused in other countries, what do? You run to America. Well, that was telling America that, and it's been going on for quite some time, that being beat up and persecuted is not a natural and normal way that people would want to live. And so people who go through these kinds of things, you don't want to run away and find a place to hide. And they want to come to America and other places to hide. And at the same time, while receiving these people from the persecution that they are going through, in America, there's all kinds of persecution going on. The same people that live in America all along. All along. And nothing can happen to fix that. You can bring people from other countries and make them feel at home, but the people who are at home, who've done everything they possibly could to show that they were with America, you treat them like second-class citizens. You want to take away their right to vote. You want to gerrymander them so their vote don't mean that much. You want to take away their opportunities for experiencing the prosperity that life is supposed to offer. You want to take away their joy. You want to take away basically their ability to survive. This is what has been going on ever since America has existed. To somebody in America, this has been happening. Now, several years ago, I believe it started when it might have been 88, when Jesse Jackson and Dukakis and those guys were talking about running for president of the United States. During that time, there was a young man who was led by the Spirit to offer to America a way out of this, a way that everybody could feel that no one lost, but everybody was a winner. That meant that everybody would have careers that they chose, that gave them their greatest joy. It wasn't having a job that you didn't like, having a job that didn't do things for you. You could choose the job that you wanted, and that job entitled you to have your basic needs and your wants and your desires met. You would have to want, need, desire nothing that had been created by the hands of man, because it was available to you, utilizing the resources that was given to you by power you can't see, can't touch, or feel, but yet they're there. Utilizing those individuals who would benefit from it, using their skills and gears and create all this stuff, makes it something that the family owns, make it something that humanity owns. This is what humanity has done. Humanity has created heaven. And this guy talked about that stuff, walked across the country, couldn't get anybody interested. Couldn't get anybody, no newspaper talk. I mean, I guess if it happened a different way, maybe it would have been spoken of everywhere. But anything that was put down, first, to let you see what I'm talking about, it was a black man. And so in America, you black, nobody, get back. Nobody thinks about you, not in this America that we live in today. But this is what God used, a black man. Raised that black man up, taught him the truth so he could see with his own eyes, knowing that he was courageous enough to go out and present the message. And so he told them this, told them that if you were able to embrace and see what's going on, you could live in peace and be prosperous, have your freedom and your joys, all of these things, dreams come true. But in it, message was a write-up that was sent to the editor in various newspapers across the country. No newspaper would print anything or do an investigation on anything, but maybe an editor would allow someone to respond to a statement to the editor. And that was basically the only information that was put out on the line that anybody would have access to. No radio, no TV, and no what else you got? Would talk about it. I mean, it was just pathetic. And the guy was using the basic principles of what he had learned about God in the Bible to reach the people who still go to church. You think they supported that? No. But what God did, it was so real, and he had a guy, he had chosen a guy that was committed. And so after that election, no one was concerned. So what happened? The next election, the guy still tried his best to acquaint America. to what was going on. America totally rejected. Why? I don't know. Yes, I do. America was just that evil. It was just that evil that there was no way anyone was going to say or give any respect to a black man talking about what they would call redistribution of the wealth. Nobody was going to listen to that. But that didn't stop. The next presidential election, that same brother went out there again 4 or 5 times. Well, at least 4 times. And each time it was the same. He had to make up signs and put them on street corners. Go on streets and talking to people, lifting up what I've just got to share with you. Nobody paid any attention. Black people didn't pay any attention because they would say, well, a white man disregarded it, so we're going to disregard it. Just as they were lined up to disregard Obama when Obama ran. The only thing that gave them the okay to respect Obama as a reasonable candidate is that the white people respected him. If white people had rejected Obama, black people done the same thing. But even when Obama ran, the same person ran for president again, offering the same identical thing. And every time, they totally rejected even hearing anything about it. And to this day, even though I've been making posts for 10 years, or even though I've been talking about it, you can go back on YouTube and shove back through there, you can see pictures, you can see information about this candidate running for this. You would see what he was, the platform, what he stood for. You could see it. It's right there. You can go scream for it. Screen it. Look at it. It's there. It's there. Years of it. And nobody paid any attention to it. Well, he knew what was going on. He knew that America was so possessed with evil, it could not see clear. Now, America didn't understand that. America probably never thought about that, but he did. And he even told America several times. But America, not listening, didn't hear it. And so what happened? 2015 came around. And there was a man stood up. He was recognized as evil, low down, dirty, a hater, a racist, a white supremacist. I can kill him and get away with it. He represented the bottom of hell as we as Americans had got a chance to be exposed to as far as we know. And America went crazy. Give in to us. It was like America saying, give me that Satan. Satan is going to save us. Satan will deliver us. That's what it looked like they were saying. The newspaper, the television, the radio, all the little private agency, cable, day and night, every moment, sat there waiting for this evilness to come out of this person for entire presidential primary. And then during the general election, they were just there. Give us this guy. Give us this guy. And a lot of people were against him, but not enough. And America brought in that big ball of evil. They brought in the worst thing many of us have ever seen or heard of in our lives about somebody interested in caring about people. And you know what they did? They took that evil monster, set him on the throne. Set him on that throne. And every day he was out with one thing in mind, to destroy America. To destroy America. And you know what? Those people that couldn't wait on him were just like him. The senators were just like him. The people who said, well, this guy's too much for us. We got to get rid of him. That senator said, hell no, we want him. He's giving us judges that would do what Judge Cannon is doing right now. Totally ignoring anything that you thought was settled. Like the Supreme Court did with the abortion. Totally rejecting anything that you thought was settled. Just reversed it. And talking about what they're going to do and what they're going to do. What you thought you had achieved. You put that devil on the throne. And now that devil is scratching you. And you know what? The church, many of the churches are saying, this is what God sent us. This is what God sent us. And I tell you what, I would not be surprised if the floods didn't come, that the fire might come. Why? Because if the devil can get it to have his way, if the devil can get the storms to come to have his way, if the devil can get the bombs to be dropped to have his way, the devil would do it. Why? Because the devil does not give a damn about you. And the truth of the matter is, you have proven that you don't give a damn about yourself. And so what you have is America's punishment. I can't say it any clearer than that. What do you think? Do you think you deserve better? What's your explanation? Where's the evidence that you deserve better? Think about it.